Hello, I am so excited that you're here. Thank you for watching Leader Within Television. I am Charity Bradshaw of charitybradshaw.com, and I am super excited that you're here. I am your guide to living a more powerful life through the excellent stewardship of your time, talent, and treasure, also known as money. But thanks for joining me. This is part 2 of our series, In Spite of Fear. And today we are talking about the fear of imperfection, or also known as the fear of making mistakes. And one thing I want to tell you right off the bat is you're going to make mistakes. I have made mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. Likely you have made mistakes. It's inevitable. It's part of life. We're here to learn. But it's what we do with those experiences that help us take away the most we can from those experiences. I want to tell you a funny story. When Ted and I, my husband, were talking about having kids, I was like, well, whatever we do, we're going to do it perfect because my kids are not going to need therapy. I'm just going to make sure they're not going to need therapy. And then we had our kids, and then now it's like, okay, well, maybe a little bit of therapy. I mean, I'm sure I'm not doing everything perfect. And then by the end, I was like, okay, should we set up a fund for their therapy? Because we are not doing things right all the time, and I'm sure they have to talk to somebody about how we are as parents. And so things change. I mean, you think that you're doing everything great one day, and the next thing you know, you're doing things out of order. And so it's just about coming back and not worrying so much about starting to have to know everything before you start to have a good finish. So let's talk about mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. They are not punishment. This is very important that you understand that having a mistake happen isn't something that is meant to degrade you. It's meant to be a teacher. It's something that you learn from. Now, let's distinguish something here. Poor choices are different from mistakes, okay? Now, this might be tough to hear, but poor choices actually stem from things like laziness, rebellion, anger, those kinds of things, whereas a mistake is something that happens when you actually are doing your best to hit a target, only you just miss the mark, okay? Successful people take these mistakes and use them as building blocks to get to the next level or to reach their goal. An unsuccessful person uses these things as stones to throw at themselves. So see, it's all about the perspective that you have on the mistake and the outcome that can change the difference that it makes in your life. Here's the thing. To make a mistake is imminent, but to become stronger from it is a choice. One of my favorite guys, Thomas Edison, here's a great quote for you. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Can you pinpoint an area in your life where the fear of imperfection or the fear of making a mistake is holding you back? Think about that. I'd like to hear what's on your mind. Meet me in the comments section here down below and let me know what you're going through or where you're at on this issue. You can also find me at charitybradshaw.com and leave a comment for me there. I'd love to connect with you more. And that's also where you can discover how I can serve you through mentorship, through speaking, through workshops, and also the various books that I have. I have Me, Myself, and Why. I have a book called She Leads, and then coming out this September will be my Money Wise book, so you don't want to miss that. Thanks for watching this video. If you can think of someone who needs to hear this message, please share it with them. It really would be awesome. And remember, your life was designed to bring light to those around you, from the marketplace to your own backyard. So be a light. Thanks for joining me.